5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heyo, nerds. Welcome to the Drunken Nerds podcast, number 37. My name's Dan. Over here on the other side is Schubert.
What's up, nerds? Glad you're back. Last week's wasn't the smoothest, so thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, we had a little technical difficulty last week, and also the natty pups did not sit well in the stomach. So
those didn't seem like a good time. So.
No, awful time. So kicking it back a notch, but you look like you're turning into like the grizzly man over there.
Yeah, I've been real busy flying a lot at night, getting into my hotels late, so I haven't had a lot of free time maybe the last week and a half. So I haven't shaved, haven't cut my hair. I've been saving it. It's gonna happen this weekend. So.
All right. So you're not in Disney anymore. You don't look too happy. So
not in Disney. It's not that I'm unhappy. I've just been traveling a lot, been all over the place. I've been to Texas, I've been to Virginia, and I think I'm in South Carolina right now. My math is right.
Carolina's a good spot.
Yeah, good spot. I'm only here tomorrow. Then I'm going back to Florida for the weekend. Okay. Not Disney World though. Different area.
Always find your way back to Florida.
It just keeps calling. But yeah, it hasn't been too exciting. I didn't know the weekend was nothing too exciting. We're basically just saving our energy, gearing up for next week.
It's true. We have a lot to talk about what's going to happen next week. Yeah, you're right. I fractured my toe, so I'm on some pain meds. So who knows what I'm going to say at this point?
Maybe have one of those like zombie like blackouts.
I might be one of those. Just stand up and walk out. Who knows?
Yeah, like
Who
one
knows
or two beers just hit you weird and
it's true.
Start doing some crazy shit.
I know. I'm on my first beer. This is the first time I've had a beer since I've been prescribed these painkillers. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm in for it. Let's do it. Yeah.
So, all right. Let's look at this week's hangover. We have some stuff we'll talk about.
Just jump right in.
Let's just jump right in.
This week's hangover.
All right. So this week, you sent me some good topics this week.
Yeah, nothing crazy, but a bunch of little stuff. Yeah, stuff to bring up.
Yeah, I've been hobbling along. Like it's been horrible, man. It takes me 15 minutes to get to the bathroom from the living room. So I'm glad you sent this to me. And when I saw him, I pulled him up on my phone when I was, just hanging out in the bathroom. Because once I go in there, I'm in there for at least 45 minutes now. You might as well just hang out.
Hide.
Yeah. Some good stuff.
Have a drink under the table or something.
I know. I need to stick some beers, I think, inside the little cabinets. Be a smart idea. But the first thing that you sent me to, which really intrigued me, was the Tesla beers.
Yes.
So Elon Musk, not only is he venturing out to Germany, he is
moving into another realm.
And making his own beer. I love this idea.
Yeah, it's good idea. I lost my train of thought. It's only in Germany, so I don't think we're going to get to try it, unfortunately.
Oh, we'll try it.
You'll find a way?
Oh, we'll find a way over there. You kidding me?
But they're making it right at the factory, I think, where they're making the Cybertrucks or something like that.
Yep, so they're basically adding on a brewery to where they're building the Cybertrucks. Yeah. And it's going to be I forget they would call it. But basically,
it was the Giga beer, I think.
You're right. The Giga beer, based after the Giga truck.
Yeah, makes sense. But it's German, so it's going to be probably adhere to the German purity laws, which basically mean you can't crank out a bad beer. So 4 ingredients.
Right. How can you make people more happy in Germany when they're developing these new Giga trucks than create a brewery for them?
Yeah, if I was buying one of these trucks, I might be a little worried. You're going to find like your steering wheel on backwards or something. But hey.
Well, I feel like he's a man of the people. He knows what they want. Well, he created tequila at some point too.
I remember that, yep.
And so now he's creating beer for the people who are building his trucks in Germany. Genius. Hello.
You wouldn't even need to pay me. You could just pay me in a case, I think.
Exactly.
Come to
We'll
work
do
for a
like-
couple days.
Exactly. So like the beer fest thing. Like you just pay us in beer and we'll go and work. Definitely.
Drink a couple cases off the assembly line.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh,
Now I wonder if they will sell this or it's just for the employees or what. But either way, it's going to become a hot ticket item, I think, if you can get your hands on a can or a bottle of this.
Have you seen the bottles of these things?
I have not.
They're like shaped like a Cybertruck.
So I heard that, but I didn't know it was true.
Yeah, I saw a picture. It's unbelievable. So
you're gonna try to get one, a can.
I might have to find a way. I'll find a way. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna find a way.
One way or another.
So that was. I'm excited for that. But Schubert, you sent me another thing that really, really got me a little upset. I think.
Was it Chucky?
So, no, we're not going to get into Chucky. That's last on the list. Not even going to talk about that right now. But the new Home Alone movie coming to Disney Plus.
Yep.
Have you watched this trailer?
I've watched the trailer.
Okay, what do you think?
Well, I'm not. So here's the thing: the Mighty Ducks series kind of raised my expectations for these Disney throwbacks. So I don't think it's going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be terrible.
Yeah, so let's get us off the bat. It's basically a complete remake based on what it is. The same line, same everything. But I need to know, how come all these kids left alone are left in like multi-million-dollar mansions? Like, they couldn't be left in a townhouse, or they couldn't have been left in like, inner city, or they couldn't have been left in like the woods in a cabin. They always have to be left in this incredibly $1 million home where they can do whatever they want. They get everything in the house to play with. Let them play with a little less.
I think it's maybe the rich parents, they can like realize the kid's not around for 2-3 hours. Like, if you didn't know your kids were in your house for 2-3 hours, you'd send out a search party, wouldn't you?
Right, but the same thing. I mean, you think, who knows? I mean, the rich parents have like nannies that like count the kids or something, I would imagine. But they always have like these huge houses that can do whatever they want. Have you seen the clips? Like, they literally have toys and like hammers and everything they can do in that house to get these guys away. I want to see them with less supplies. Take out the criminals walking.
The thing I don't get is like in this day and age, this would be solved in like 15 minutes.
Oh, definitely.
Like the old one, it's understandable. Like you can't get a hold of a relative, or you send a relative over and there's no one home. There's no way this could happen. I always talk about like Seinfeld. Like Seinfeld doesn't exist with the invention of cell phones. It kills like half the episodes. Right. And this is the same thing. You just call home. You get a ring doorbell or a Google Assistant or whatever. These people are so rich and they don't have security cameras.
Exactly. Have you seen the house? That thing's insane. That kid has everything that he could possibly need in that house. I would honestly love for my family to leave me in a house like that for 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks by myself.
But even like when the burglars come, like you're telling me that Ring doorbell isn't calling the police immediately?
Yeah, you're right. Because basically it's a fault on all modern day security systems out right now.
Right. You can't do that. You can't. There's no way you can try to break into a house for a good hour and a half fighting a child and nobody figures it out.
Yeah, they've lost the realistic approach of it for
sure. You're telling me this kid is going to be fighting burglars in his house and he's not going to drop a tweet about it at some point? Or he's going to put it on TikTok?
Exactly. There's no way around it. Yeah, right. I don't get it. I was very disappointed with it.
The other thing, too, it's good. For the bad guys, it's Rob Delaney and the girl, what the hell's her name? From Kimmy Schmidt in The Office. I forget. Yeah. Either way, they're good, but they're not going to get like lit on fire or like electrocuted to the point where you see the skeleton.
No.
So it's probably going to be really slapstick. It's not like the original Home Alone. There were probably at least 3 or 4 gags that would have killed a man. That's not going to be the case here.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be anywhere close.
But like I said, though, the Mighty Ducks series gave me a little shred of hope because like you thought that was going to be pretty terrible and it wasn't. No. So
yeah, but for this, they're definitely going for like the people who've never seen Home Alone, the younger kids. giving them that same kind of feel. That's what they're going for.
Yeah.
But people like us who have seen the original Home Alone, I'm not falling for this.
No. And
I'm not falling for the fat rich kid who left the house, who's stuck there. No way.
Macaulay Culkin is like vehemently denying any sort of involvement, like to the point I think he's like proving his schedule wouldn't have worked out.
Yeah.
We did see the appearance of Buzz in it though.
Yes, Buzz isn't there. Yep.
No Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
Well, good for him. You know, he's got to get something going for himself. So.
Yeah, he can't have done anything in the last 20 years.
All right, so I was very disappointed with that one. I'll watch it. I'm probably not gonna like it, but I'll watch it.
Maybe you'd show the kids.
I'll show the kids.
Test the waters, but
see, I don't know. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I don't think I want to show them this one. I want to show them the originals and show it how Home Alone's supposed to be like. I want to be stepping on nails, hurting themselves, burning their faces off. I don't want to see them walking in there saying peekaboo with, you slip on like a thing of Jacks or something. I don't want to see that.
This goes back. I've seen like psychological studies where like you show a kid from these days, the Sesame Street when we were kids, the kids turned into like mental patients.
Right. It's a world of a difference. So I think I'm going to show them the original stuff and kind of get this new Home Alone stuff off.
Turn them into little psychopaths.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Make them tough. If anybody breaks into the house, they better be using what the original Home Alone people did, and the new kids
like
that's
propane tanks exploding.
Exactly. Let's show them how it's done. But all right, so moving on from that's a hard one to move on to. But you sent this out, and I just looked this up quickly. So HTC Vive VR headset is coming up, which basically looks like goggles.
Yeah. So today apparently was the leak. They're being released they're being revealed, and pre-order come up tomorrow. So
why are you so excited for these?
So I'm not per se. It was just kind of weird timing because I had this idea and I was looking into goggles, and then it came up. And I saw them, and it kind of was exactly what I was looking for. They have a $500 price tag, though. A little pricey.
Right. But they're quite creepy looking at what I saw from them. They look like oversized sunglasses, and they're walking around just like in the city, holding their phone, telling where to go.
Yeah, and apparently there's like a setting where you can just like switch them to like glasses, or basically the cameras will show you the world. But yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking. I had this wild idea. I was like, I've been flying a lot the last couple days, and I cannot stand trying to watch television or a movie on a little tiny ass screen while flying.
So you're gonna throw a Vive headset
I was thinking maybe I just throw a headset on, put it in the cinema mode, and it'll feel like I'm at the damn movies. But I think everybody's going to think I'm a psychopath if I have a full-blown Oculus or PlayStation VR on my head on an airplane. So it's like, is there something smaller maybe? And then this came up, and I'm like, that's weird timing.
Yeah, this thing seems a little creepy where once you put this thing on, you can go back and forth between like virtual reality and regular reality by keeping it on. It could be a lot like people be walking around everywhere with these things.
Yeah, like I could just be sitting on the bus and it looks like I'm in VR mode, but I'm actually like watching you.
Right, exactly. This could be the start of something that I don't know.
So what do you think about my idea about a VR set on a plane?
I think a VR set on a plane would be amazing. That'd be the best. That would be the best flight you've ever had.
And you don't care about
ignore the people around you.
Right, throwing like the noise canceling headphones.
Right, you're not disturbing anybody.
My worried is like the flight attendant or something will like give me a tap on the shoulder to like ask me for a drink, and I'll do like some sort of like karate move or something.
Well, that's her own fault. She disturbed you, or he disturbed you.
Maybe you put like a little note, like a Post-it note on it, like "Do not disturb" or something.
Yeah, because you can put it right on front. You're right. I think that's a good move.
Yeah. So I was looking into cheaper sets, and I think I might have to make the move. Get one of the older only VR. They're like $50.
Yeah.
I don't need
like that.
games or anything. I just need the VR set. I want to be a full cinematic experience while 30,000 feet.
I like this move. I like this move a lot. I think it should
All
be
right.
done.
I thought it was a little bit of a psychopath move, but you validated me a little bit. I've never seen it before. I figure I fly, at least 2-3 times a month. I feel like I would have seen this by now. Like somebody else has this idea, right?
I mean, they have to, but you might start the trend.
Yeah, maybe I'll try this out.
All right, you're on the plane enough. I say do it. You're probably the best flight you've ever had.
Yeah, I'm in the next month. I am flying all kinds. So I was like, I need to figure something out. I can't be dealing with this. I want to watch movies, but I can't do this. Stare at the screen.
Yeah,
I can't do it. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe you have to experiment.
All right. Well, speaking of kind of staring at screens, so the big news all week has been talked about is so William Shatner did go into space.
He did. He made it. Came back. I can't.
What do you think? The news when he first said it, I was like, this is going to be huge. Like everybody's going to be talking about Star Trek, William Shatner. But the way he did it, it's just very strange. I don't know. I wasn't overly impressed with it.
I think the craziest part of the story is that man is 90 years old.
He is 90. He doesn't look 90.
He doesn't look 90 at all.
No.
And I want to know what he's taking. Like when they were filming Star Trek, did he get one of the like magical potions or something from the aliens?
See, I know he had to wear his suit, but did he? I would have missed this. Why couldn't he put on like a Star Trek like symbol on his suit?
That's a good point. They just painted or something.
Probably done something on it to symbolize it. And figure that's the biggest thing. William Shatner into space, but now he's wearing the Star Trek symbol or something on it.
That's a really good point.
So,
why hasn't and go even further? Why haven't they Elon? He's doing all kinds of cool stuff. Why doesn't he dress up like his team, like Luke Skywalker or something? Like make his spacesuits X-wing fighter suits.
right. Make it fun.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just missed. So good for him.
I want to know one weird thing. I remember way back. This was maybe like 20 years ago. Scotty, the man who played Scotty, when he died, there was like this whole controversy. Like he wanted his ashes blown into space.
Yeah,
I think like the family did it, but but William Shatner was like, "Nah, I say do it." They wanted to send him on like a missile and like send his ashes into space. And I'm like, maybe if it hasn't happened yet, they let William Shatner bring him up and maybe like throw him out the window or something.
Yeah, done something special of some sort.
Yeah. That's why not.
Yeah.
I saw there was some other crazy space news today too, like the movies. They're doing like NASA or something this week. They're doing like real life Armageddon, or like trying it out.
For what?
They're like sending a rocket up to like drill into the asteroid and blow it up. It's not going to hit us. I think they're doing like a dry run.
Yeah. Well, one day one of those things are going to hit us.
Yeah. So.
All right, but you want to talk about this? I'm not going to talk about it because I have no idea what you want to talk about this. But Chucky,
I want to know if you're going to be watching. The brand new series starts. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, there's no chance I'm going to watch that.
I'm going for it.
No,
all right.
Not at all.
The reviews have been pretty good. They're saying it's good. It's not a reboot. It's within the continuity.
So he's still alive?
Yeah, he's still the same old Chucky. So,
are you excited for it?
Probably not. I was more excited. Hey, man, who knows? We'll see.
I've been scarred for Chucky since I was about 7 years old. Yep.
Maybe this show was your gateway.
No, absolutely not. I had a bad experience. I still have nightmares to this day. I slept in my sister's room with a nightlight on until I was 15 years old because of Chucky. I will never, ever watch Chucky. It horrifies me. So, yeah, no, absolutely not.
Not one of the good guys.
No, not at all. To this day, I still have nightmares about the scene. I think it was in Child's Play 1 when the Chucky jumps out of the closet and stabs the teacher and kills her with a ruler. I still have not got that image out of my head because I was such a young kid when I had to see this. So, no, absolutely not. I'm not watching Chucky.
So no Chucky.
No Chucky. No Chucky whatsoever.
I don't know how they make a show out of it. I feel like that can only last so long. But hey, maybe I'm wrong.
No, apparently he lasts forever, this thing. But speaking of Halloween, so Halloween Kills comes out tomorrow. Do you have any intention of seeing that?
I'm not a horror movie guy. I could probably count the number of horror movies I've like sat down and watched, not on like a Sunday afternoon on television on my hands.
Yeah, I don't get the horror movies at all. I mean, obviously, I can't even handle Chucky. No way I'm going to be able to handle Halloween.
I can handle them. I just don't get it. Like, they're all the same.
The slasher type of things.
Yeah, give me something different.
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason? All right, that's something I'm into.
But Halloween Kills, is this the same series as regular Halloween? I've never seen a Halloween movie, so.
So this is where it gets complicated, I think. You had your first Halloween series. Then you had like the later ones, like Halloween H2O, and I think they like, but then you had a reboot a couple years ago with a couple sequels. This one, I think it's part of the original, but they retconned the last like 2 or 3 movies.
Okay.
If that makes any sort of sense.
Didn't make any sense to me, but maybe it sense that other people. I have no idea.
So I think like the first like 3 movies, I think they count. And then everything else you just got to ignore.
All right.
It's like a branch off.
Have they said anything good about this movie or no?
You know, I have no idea, to be honest with you.
I think I told you this story, and I'm sure I'll make Katrina listen to this. You knew the first. So my wife, when I first met her, she wanted to go see with her friends Saw 2 in the movie theater.
Okay.
And I can't handle horror movies, as you know. So went into the movie, trying to figure out, okay, we'll go on this date, I'll figure it out. So I had my black Nike sweatshirt over my face the entire time, like just hiding the entire time. Nobody knew. And then there was a scene in Saw 2 where the girl gets thrown into like an entire
pit of needles.
Pin of needles.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this story?
No, I've seen this one.
And Katrina she'll back this up. So I had my eyes closed, obviously, the whole time, and because I can't handle blood. But the screaming of the girl screaming when she landed in the needles made me so nauseous. I stood up. I made it down 3 steps to the movie theater, vomited everywhere. The entire movie theater goes, oh, I go, I did my best.
See, now, as far as like Halloween movies and stuff go, I like that fucked up shit.
You like the torture stuff?
No. I don't like the torture. Like, I don't like insides or, blood's the wrong. I don't like guts or like limbs getting cut off or shit like that. I like the fucked up stuff though.
Yeah, but throwing in a bed of needles, that's your thing?
I could get into that.
You seem like a human centipede type of guy.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I like House of 1,000 Corpses. That's a good one. What else? Cabin Fever. That's a good one.
Yeah, I won't watch any of those.
I like the weird. I could get into the weird stuff, but
is Cabin Fever the one where she was like shaving her legs? And
that's the one.
Oh, I saw that scene somewhere. Oh yeah. Like, let's move on. That's
a good one. They got sick from drinking the water, and there's like one guy in the movie. He ran off to he like took the 30 pack and was like, "See you later, fuckers," and ran and hid in a cave all weekend. Just lived off the beer. He's the only one who lived.
That's a smart man.
He died at the end, but he died different reasons.
Right.
House of 1,000 Corpses. That's good stuff. You know what Rob Zombie's working on? I'll be in for this one.
What's that?
He's making a Monsters movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd be down for like a normal Monsters movie or like one of his styles Monster movies?
No, like a normal Monsters movie. But
okay.
Yeah, so
I can handle that one.
Yeah, I think I'll be into that one. Rob Zombie's a cool guy.
Speaking of Halloween, real quick, have you watched the Muppets Halloween Mansion or Haunted Mansion?
It was on my plane to-do list yesterday, but I couldn't do it on the small screen. If I had the VR, I would have watched it.
It's awesome. I watched it.
I've heard very good things.
It is so funny, incredible. Good for Disney nailing the Muppet stuff.
Yeah, I'll watch it for sure this weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Might do a back-to-back. The Muppets and The New Day Meet the Undertaker.
Yes, I forgot that's coming out too. All right, so we'll move on. So I think it's time for an RIP.
Uh-oh.
This is a special one. You ready for this?
I hope so, but I hope it's a special one. I might be saddened by it.
All right, so we lost Ruthie Thompson at 111 years old.
I was just trying to do the math in my head, and I was like, is this lady 110 years old?
You're 111 years old.
Wow.
So she was an animator for Disney who did Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, Sleeping Beauty, Popeye, Mary Poppins, which sucks, Robin Hood, Winnie the Pooh, The Rescuers, and Aristocrats.
Wow.
So she's a big deal. Big deal.
She probably was older than Walt Disney.
Apparently, she moved to California. I don't have this written down, so I don't know. But she moved next to Robert Disney, basically the brother. And so when Walt Disney started opening up Disney, she already had a connection because she was like babysitting Robert Disney's kids.
Oh.
And so she became the animator for all these movies.
So she was 61 years old when Disney World opened. She could have been retired when Disney World opened.
She retired at 75. She did that well. So she
went on a little longer. She could have been retired and spent the last 50 years living it up at Disney World.
Yep. Could have.
Wow. Good for Ruthie.
But she lived to 111. She probably saw some good Disney stuff.
What was she doing to live to 111?
I don't know.
Maybe it was that California sun.
Some sort of Disney potion they gave her. I don't know.
Yeah, she's sharing whatever William. Well, it's not that good. She was 21 when William Shatner was born.
So good for Ruthie.
Send her up into space.
Should have sent her up early.
Wow. R.I.P. Ruthie.
All right, let's go to the beer rating. The Schubert beer rating. All right. So beer of the week. Usually I give you something, but with the pain meds, I feel like it's a little hesitant to hit something heavy.
Yeah,
so
you don't want to.
Schubert is going to give us the beer rating today.
So I got my wheelhouse. Apparently, these are brand new. I haven't seen them. Natty Light Sour Seltzer.
Ooh, okay. I've never seen those before.
Razzle Dazzle Blue Raspberry.
Ooh.
So these came in a 4-pack, some other flavors. Not a 4-pack, a 12-pack with 4 flavors. I didn't feel like buying the full 12-pack, but I really wanted to try them, so I had it picked up. Then I was walking to the counter, and the beer store I went to had a cool name. It was called Mickey's One-Stop Party Shop.
Like it.
So they were good liquor store. They had one of those like ice chests set up by the counter, and it was like anything that was in a 12-pack that like broke or something that they just threw in there, and they had iced up and ready to go, and we're selling for $1 a piece. And they had one in it. So I said, I put the 12-pack back, and I said, I only need one.
Got a Razzle Dazzle.
So I got the Razzle Dazzle Blue Raspberry. We all know, I've said in the past, I've been looking for a go-to blue raspberry seltzer. So we'll see. This is the sour seltzer, not just a regular. So I don't know what that means. I know Natural Light makes regular flavored seltzers. So we'll see what the sour version does.
Sour. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Almost sounds like a warhead of some sort in a beer.
Sort of what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, it'd be good.
It smells exactly like a warhead.
All right. We're on to something there.
That's exactly what it smells like. Man, it tastes just like a warhead.
Well, they nailed the sour part then. That's good.
It's really good. Really good. Really different.
Is it tart, sour?
Having a hard time describing this because it doesn't taste like a seltzer at all.
Okay.
Not even a little bit like a seltzer. It's almost like liquefied candy. Like it tastes like soda.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
does it taste like blue raspberry at all?
It tastes exactly what you'd expect a sour blue raspberry candy to taste like.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
All right, so Natty Seltzer Sours.
Natty
Razzle Dazzle.
Natural light sour seltzer.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I don't know. Part of me thinks I could drink this for like a week straight.
Do you want to give it a rating?
So I think my Bud Light seltzers, I think I ranged from like a 6.5 to a 8.
Yep.
That was on a seltzer scale. This is hard to put on a seltzer scale because I'm not getting any seltzer out of it. I think it's a seltzer in name only. This is some sort of mystery concoction that they couldn't figure out what kind of name to put on it, so they just slapped seltzer on it.
Yep.
Like, remember, like, what were those ones? Like that, Not Your Father's Root Beer or something like that?
Yeah, great stuff.
Great stuff. But that wasn't really like a root beer with alcohol in it.
Right.
I don't think. It was just some sort of like drink that tasted like root beer. That's what this tastes like, but blue raspberry flavored.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. One of the flavors that came in the pack tasted like lemon. It was a lemon flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would probably be a good like judge. Like see what that tastes like. If that tastes like a seltzer.
So you might have to get the full 12-pack.
I think I might have to. That might be in the cards. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I kind of regret not getting the 12-pack now. But
might save it for later.
Yeah. I'm giving this an 8.1.
8.1. That's a high score.
There's going to be some future experimentation with this one.
All right, deals like 8.1.
The 12-pack at least. There'll be some future. If I could drink a 12-pack and not feel like I want to die, this could be a go-to drink. I want to see. You can't tell how much like sugar and shit is in here, can you?
Well, it's an A light. Can't be too much.
140 calories, 6 grams of carbohydrates. I don't know if that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't say sugar on there. Sugar should be below that.
No sugar on here.
Oh, they're hiding that one. So who knows? They could be just throwing warheads in the thing.
Yeah, that's it. So I could see myself drinking like 3 of these and my chest wanting to explode, or I could drink a 12-pack and feel great, and that could be troublesome.
All right, so 8.1 for the Natty Light Razzle Dazzle
Blue Raspberry
Seltzer Sour. All right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So Schubert's beer review has been a success. So let's move on to the trivia.
It always is. I don't know.
Always true. You always pick up the good stuff.
It's because I don't get anything I won't like.
It's true. You kind of know your flavors that you like and grab them.
I wonder, like, I like the flavor. I like Natty Light Seltzer. Like, Natty Light Seltzer is probably my second favorite behind White Claw.
Yeah.
So it was like, this was a win-win. Unless I drink 10, like I said, unless I drink 10 of them and it makes me feel like crap, then it's out.
Mm-hmm. Cancel it. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Stump the shoe. All right, so we made it to Stump the Shoe. 6-pack of questions. If he gets it wrong, you take a sip. Or I take a sip. If he gets it right.
I
messed that all up. Whatever. She would take a sip every single time.
And hopefully I'm going to continue drinking this one. So
how is that one not done yet? You've been really sipping it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, all right, you ready for this?
Let's do it. I don't think I had a good showing last week.
No, not a good showing last week. Let's see if you can improve this time.
Bring it back.
So, question number 1. Which Wall Street bank owns the most Tesla stock?
Huh. Now, is this like a trick question? Like it's an investment firm, or is it like a bank?
Pretty much an investment firm and a bank, kind of.
Like this place have ATMs?
I think so.
You think so? All right. Wells Fargo.
No, Morgan Stanley.
Okay. Yeah. You steered me wrong. But
Hey, you're asking too many questions. You see, answer the question there.
you're not walking down the street and finding a Morgan Stanley ATM.
Out there, that could be somewhere. They're on Wall Street.
Yeah, that's an investment firm.
Yeah. Well, I said it's both.
I don't think it is.
I think it's both.
You can get a checking account from Morgan Stanley.
Maybe. All right. Question number 2. In Child's Play, how did Maggie die?
A car crash.
It's incorrect. Fell from a window.
One of them died from a car crash, right?
Yeah. They all died from something in that movie. Not a good movie. Question number 3. You should get this. In Guardians of the Galaxy,
Okay.
who does Gamora plan to sell the orb to?
She plans to sell the orb to the collector.
Is it the collector?
Huh?
Is it the collector?
Yeah.
Tanalir Tavan. Is that the collector?
Yeah, that's him.
All right. I'll give you the easy one. All right.
Which we forgot to talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy, but
Oh, yeah, we forgot about that. The game.
the game. We were going to bring it up. It doesn't come out for another 2 weeks, so maybe we'll remember to bring it up. We were just going to preemptively bring it up because we're probably going to forget to bring it up next week.
True.
I'm going to buy it when it comes out. So if we don't talk about it next week, we'll talk about it the week later after I've already played it. Keep it on your radar, though. Looks good.
Any Guardians games, they've been pretty good lately, so let's do it. Question number 4. In Home Alone, how old is Kevin?
Shit.
The famous line of the mother yelling
I know.
at the airport.
I know. That's it's 12, right?
No.
9?
No. 8.
8?
8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kevin, I need to get back to my son. He's only 8 years old.
Yeah, I had it, but I couldn't put the. I was thinking double digits for some reason. I don't know.
No.
Maybe that's in the second movie.
12. He would have been in heaven being by himself at that point. You kidding me?
He seems pretty. He seemed to have it pretty together for an 8-year-old, though.
He did. Well, he's probably older than 8. Obviously older than 8 years old. All right. Question number 5, Schubert. How did William Shatner's third wife die?
Are you kidding me? In like space? Did she go into space? Yeah. How did she die? Is it like an ironic death? Like she died of old age. Or was it like, she got hit by a rocket ship at the mini golf course?
You can answer however you want to answer. What's your final decision here?
I don't know. A car crash?
Big on the car crashes today.
I'm going to get it eventually.
She drowned in the pool in the backyard.
Yes. It didn't have anything to do with space. Or
You know how many wives he had?
It's got to be like 6, right?
Insane amount. No, it's way up there. I forget what it was. But man, they were just throwing it. Like when I looked up trivia questions for William Shatner, he just different wives constantly. Good for him. All right, we have one question so far that you got right. So
Yeah,
let's try to make it.
I don't know how I was supposed to know how William Shatner's third wife died.
Well, if it's a tragic death, I figure you might know it.
What is that, like a 1 in 6 chance? I just missed. Oh, I picked car crash instead of drowning.
All right, question 6. What famous magician died on Halloween?
Harry Houdini.
Correct. All right, there you go. Correct.
I know how he died too.
I don't.
So he used to do this trick where he'd go and like pick out the biggest guy in the crowd. He'd let him punch him in the square in the chest.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Ha ha, sucker, I'm fine." And then one day he was doing it to like some frat boys. They were like frat boys. The one, it was like Steve Irwin. Like it just hit him just right. And like dropped dead.
Oh god, you're way too happy with this death.
I think I'm surprised I know about this. This must be the death episode. You're asking about everybody dying.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't even think about that. A lot of deaths.
Talking about Chucky dying. Talking about 3 of the trivia questions were about death.
It's true. It is about death.
You're the sick one, not me.
Yeah, it is. I think it might be a foot. I'm in a bad mood. All right, let's get to what's on tap for the weekend.
That was. Was that even 6 questions?
That was 6. You got 2 right. All right, Shebert, what's going on for this weekend?
A whole lot of nothing. A detox. Yeah. Not nothing. I'm going to be in Florida, but not like the greatest part of Florida. So I'm just going to chill. I'm going to hit the pool or the beach. I need to get a tan.
Yeah, so I'm the same way. Tomorrow I'm going to go up north to Meredith with the old men, and then I'm going to detox for a while.
Yeah.
And then it's time to detox, because next week we're going on a cruise.
I feel like we've been dancing around this subject because we talked up the Bonnaroo special for so long.
We can't talk it up, because if this gets canceled, then that's it.
I swear to God, I saw there's like a hurricane moving into the Atlantic too. I'm like, oh yeah, of course there is.
Yeah. So
I don't think it is. Yeah, so we're going on the cruise. We leave on Wednesday. Should be a pretty good time.
Yep.
Hang out, watch some wrestling.
And we're going to bring our phone. Obviously, we'll bring our phones with us. We'll try to get some videos of us with the wrestlers and upload them, because I don't think we can do a podcast next week. I think we have to cancel the podcast next week.
I think we're going to attempt it.
You think so? I don't think there's going to be service on the cruise ship.
We can still record it and upload it later.
That's true.
Yeah, so we might have it might be uploaded late, but I think we can at least try recording one.
We're going to try to get at least one famous wrestler to say we'll get the audio so we can put it in their things. Welcome to the Drunken Nerds podcast. This is Chris Jericho from
Nerds. Yeah, so no, I think we attempt to record one Friday morning.
Yeah.
I've seen Wi-Fi packages. I'm planning on buying one. So
right. Okay.
We'll record. See if we can upload.
Yep.
From a balcony, assuming Dan doesn't toss me off.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that happening. So, all right, nerds. So, this is a short one, but we'll be back next week in some fashion, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter or whatnot.
Best way to follow is probably on the Instagram. That's probably where we'll be the most active from.
Right. So
maybe do a live of some sort.
We need to do some live videos on Instagram for sure. So Instagram at the Drunken Nerds. We leave on Wednesday, so we'll try to get some stuff up every single day on the Drunken Nerds.
Or maybe we just do a quick one Wednesday night.
We could in Miami.
Yeah, that might be the move.
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, we can do a quick set and sail podcast.
All right, so set and sail podcast, quick one Wednesday night. There you go. We settled that pretty quickly. Oh, all right, nerds. Stay thirsty. We'll see you.
Are you stealing my lines now?
Wednesday. I'm stealing your lines. Sure. What do you want to say?
Not much. Hey, well, this weekend I'm not going to be very thirsty, so I'm going to say, hey, nerds, take this weekend and get healthy.
Get healthy, nerds.